It's good to be back in Lyon. This is the second game of this 2026 Women's Golden EuroLeague. We saw Pisa earning a great victory in the opening game. Well, it's time for the host team to enter the competition. Lyon is on court with the blue jersey, and they will be facing a team from Croatia, POK, Hrabri, Zagreb. It's a great test for the team of Lyon. They play at home in front of their home crowd, and of course, Steve, they want to start well in that competition.
I bet they want to start well because, I mean, it's everything. It's everything they've been waiting for. I have seen them train, and I've seen the work they've put into this, so I hope it works out.
Well, I discussed a bit with the head coach Guillaume Vasson just before we came live. He said maybe one of the fear he has is that they put too much pressure on themselves because they're at home and they want to do well. That's something they will have to deal with at the beginning of the game.
Of course, that's what every high-level sports person deals with. When you're playing home, in front of your home crowd and everything, it's not that easy. You have that feeling to want to perfect everything you do, and sometimes if you don't control it, it becomes a disadvantage. So let's hope they don't.
And this team from Zagreb, we never saw them in the European Cups. It's the first time. When you see the warm-up, they have a lot of great players. Some of them are really used to play international sitting volleyball. I'm talking about Alejandra Lichodic. She is the captain of the Ukrainian side. She's able to spike both with the left and the right arm. She's quite of a weapon for that team.
Well, I'm seeing them warming up, and the question I'm asking myself is that even possible? Because the swing, the energy, the power, the explosivity, I do not know how they do what they do.
Well, for Lyon, another key discussing with the staff is to serve well, to avoid them to have like a proper reception, to avoid them having a proper set. That's maybe a solution. We discovered the roster of this team from Croatia, POK, Hrabri, Zagreb. We mentioned Alexandra Lihodit, the number 11, but they also have other great players. Tihana Lonchar, the number 32, is a very tall player. They have a lot of very good players that are able to do even some damages behind the line.
That's the thing. And then, you know, at this level, when you have players that can do damages, like you said, that's a very good weapon. You know how to utilize them. You know you are winning.
They have two VS1 player, Lana Rosic. She will be the setter, and Andrea Gibad, number 7. She's also the captain of the Croatian national team. So, of course, we didn't see that team in the European Cup so far, but we know that they're experienced at the international level, and that's something important. When you have experience, you can rely on it.
Of course, experience is everything.
What can I ask about this Lyon roster? How much do you know about them? They are used to play together, they are used to train together, but it's a first test at the European level.
Well, that's it. I mean, I've seen them train, like I said earlier. I've seen them train, I've seen them put in the effort and everything. As compared to the team on the other side, it's a little less much of an impact, but then they know what to do when it comes to doing what they have to do. So they might have to use their serve power, their serve technique and tactic to the advantage.
Yeah, we see some fan there. I know he's playing for the men's team of sitting volleyball, right?
He does play for the men's team, yeah.
And we have to have a special mention for Sofia Vichot. She is the captain. She used to be the expert last year for the men's competition.
Exactly.
She is also an important player in that team because her setting qualities are really high.
She is the key player to look out for. And then even though most setters are not seen on this level, she has what it takes to put her players one against one. And then even though it's a low court, I think she can do something. And she is the player to look out for.
This game will be very important because we know Pisa is leading the way with their victory.
Yeah.
But the team that will win this game, we also reach the top of the ranking. It's important to sit at the top of the ranking because we mentioned it. We have 2 days of round robin, but the big games there on Sunday, the bronze medal game and the gold medal game, it's important to be the highest possible in the ranking.
Exactly. To get to Sunday, it starts right from today. It depends on what you show today. And I think it's going to be an important match and a very difficult match for both sides. It's going to be an interesting one to watch.
We see the team from Zagreb. I don't know what you think about it, Steve, but I like that green jersey. It makes some difference with what we're used to see.
It does make a difference. You know, the green patches on the side and then the weave patterns inside the jersey, inside the green patch. It makes it cool. You know, the blend of colors, I just like it. I like it.
We mentioned the head coach, so playing head coach of POK Hrabri Zagreb, Vanda Dobrić-Vavodic. Well, she's experienced because she's also the head coach of the national Croatian team. Both for the men and the women. She's so involved. Yeah, she is.
So talk of experience, you get it right there.
Well, it's not very likely to see girls coaching men's, but that's the case in Croatia, and she is the big boss of both national teams.
Well, and then it takes a lot of boys to coach the guys. So yeah, I think she has something. And that's my man right there, Guillaume Vassou.
He is the head coach of the team from Lyon. He's not alone because he will have the help from Jocelyn Truchet, also a very experienced player. He used to play for the French team.
He was the captain at a point.
He was the captain, that's true.
Yeah.
And Marie-Dominique Gontier, she's also sitting on the bench. She used to be a player and she's not like sharing her experience with the players.
Exactly. She is the matriarch of the team. She's played lots of years and she has her daughter playing to Clarisse Gontier, number 12. So yeah, I mean, it runs through the family. And I played a couple of seasons with her son too. So it's a family of volleyball.
It's often the case in France when it comes to volleyball. We talk about family, we talk about brothers and sisters playing.
Exactly.
Here it's mom and the daughter playing
mom and
together.
Daughter time. Mom and daughter time.
We'll see how Lyon will start because they have a lot of options. They came with 11 players. Well, they are at home. It's not a long travel for most of them. But they have a lot of options, especially if things doesn't go up as planned.
Having options is everything in competitions like this because, I mean, you don't know who will show up when they have to show up. You need everybody. You should count on everybody. And that's what we're hoping to see today.
Well, the teams are getting ready. Lyon will play in blue. POK Hrabri in green. Great test for the French side against that team from Croatia.
And here we go.
Let's meet with the two international referees of the game. An Italian side to ref the game, Christian Battisti and Giuseppina Stellato. Well, both of them are super experienced. They're refereeing for years in international competitions.
Well, you should know them because you've been following this competition for quite some time now, so you should know them better than we ever do.
We'll have the traditional handshake. Don't forget the gifts on the bench.
Oh yeah, I was about asking.
Oh, some lovely red hearts.
Okay.
It's not Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Well, I thought it was Valentine, but then we are in March.
Or maybe in Croatia they do it this way, but that's some kind of love that they will share with the French team.
We are all about love.
Well, of course there is a competition, but there is also a lot of friendship, a lot of fair play.
Exactly.
They are used to meet in different competitions, the Golden EuroLeague, but also for the players who are playing in the national team. We mentioned the one from Croatia. We also have three girls who were in Gueux last year for the European Championship with the French side.
Okay.
Cécile Adou, Julie Lignier, and Aurélie Garcia. So they also know what it takes to play at the highest level of competition.
You know, in competitions like that, you need, you need women, you need players that have already tasted high level because they can keep their cool. Like you said, since we are the Lyon players are under pressure to keep it cool, you need players like that to keep everyone in check. Once they are okay, they can put everyone in check.
The second referee is Miss Giuseppina Stellato from Italy.
Well, the official introduction of the two referees and the last advice is from Guillaume Vassou to the players. Important to mention again, starting the game well gives you some confidence. That's some key point when you enter such a competition.
It cushions you for the rest of the day and the rest of the competition.
Starting 6 for POK Hrabri, just coming on court. Not a surprise to see the captain Jiba. We also have the setter Lana Rosic. Their VS2 player Alessandra Lichodid. She is one of the key players of the Ukrainian roster. And she is playing for that Croatian side of POK Hrabri.
And that's number 32 right there. Isn't she tall? You know how tall she is?
Well, she will have to sit, but anyway, even when she's seated, she has so long arms.
It's an advantage. It is an advantage. I think she's taller than everybody on the French side. Okay, and those are my Lions right there.
Team from Lyon with Marilyn Chevalin, Cécile Adou.
And the setter Lorient Boudin. Okay.
Marie Salvage.
Oh, that was what you were talking about.
And the second setter, Sofia Vichot.
Sophie Vichot.
And that's also a difference between the two teams. Lyon has libero with Julie Lignier.
Let's see what difference the libero does, because the Italian side had a libero, and then in recep defense they were stuck. No one was moving them. Rock solid.
Yeah, it's a great option to have a libero in your team, and she will be probably replace Aurélie Garcia when she's sitting in the back row.
Definitely, most definitely. The advantage of playing on your home court.
Well, of course, it's a venue they know
very well, very well.
And the first serve of this second game will be for Marilyn Chevalin.
Let's see what Marilyn's got. You know, the first serve is always important because it determines how the game is going to go. If you get that one right, it builds your confidence. If you don't get it right, it puts a very big question mark on you. Let's see what she does. No problem at all. And it's an ace wave.
Well, you have to request this more often if you want to have the team of Lyon. That's the first point for the ASUL.
Oh, Julien, I must keep it neutral as possible.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
The first set for Sofia Vichot through the middle. Great dig by Zagreb.
Okay, they couldn't keep it in check. That was a very good dig from Zagreb.
Well, we know one of the strengths of this team from Lyon is the serve. They will have to use it a lot.
Well, let's see what the others have to.
Julie Lignier, the libero, was the target. Not a successful reception on the first one.
You know, when you start targeting your libero, it's one of two things. It's either you do not trust her or you want her to crack. Let's see what happens.
Against towards position 6. Well, this one did not go over the net, did it? No.
It didn't. It's a point for ASUL.
Yeah, Josipa Čosić was just a bit greedy on that first swing.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it's all about taking risk. If it goes through, you are a hero. If it doesn't go through, you have yourself to blame.
First serve of Vichot.
Okay.
Well done.
Cheeky play.
Vanda Dobric-Varvodic.
She didn't have no problem at all with that one.
Another important moment for Lyon. Reception is the key.
She kept that one in.
Lihodid finds the court, and that's her first point of the game.
Well, I think they are very well placed on their side of the court, and if the Lions want to be scoring points, they have to be a little more aggressive, I think. Okay.
Good reception, high ball there. The ball is dancing on the net.
Whoa, and it was a good dance for the Lions. We're keeping the one. We are keeping the one.
The point is for Marie Salvage.
And that's the switch. Libero for middle blocker. Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
Too long.
You know, and there comes another trick and a trap. Since they have to be a little bit aggressive with their serves, aggression comes with dealing with errors too. So I don't know how they're going to handle that one.
Good serve by Lihodid. From the back row. Great dig. Directly on the French side.
You said it earlier. Oh, that was wide. That was wide. That was wide.
The ball contact was not the one she was looking for.
I don't think so.
That's a 3 points lead for POK Hrabri early in this first set.
Okay.
Not easy for Sofia Vichot, but she finds a solution to get it on the other side of the net.
She did find a solution. Oh. Liko did. Alexandra doing some magic on the serves there.
Decided to put the libero there. And she's struggling as well against Lihodet.
Lihodet is doing the job. She is doing the job.
Well, maybe you have to adapt the block, because just to remind you, you can block the serve. Maybe that's an idea.
Let's see if they can put it to work.
That's another ace for POK Hrabri. And they will change again.
Yeah.
Well, Julie Lignier was not able to find a good reception, so they will adapt. And they put 4 receivers now. No?
No, 3.
That was the first ID, but no.
You think that's going to make a difference?
Again, it's not an easy one, but the ball is alive.
They kept it alive. They kept it alive. How long is it going to stay? Oh.
Not enough of offense in that block from Lauriane Boudam.
Alexandra is doing the job for the time being.
Well, this one is out, but there is already quite some gap between the two teams.
There
10 for
is.
Hrabri, 4 for Lyon.
A 6-point gap. At this point, I think you can call it a gap. And a comfortable gap win.
Well, they will need some kind of serving streak. We are with Cécile Adou.
Let's see what Cécile will do.
Good serve.
Oh, that was an easy pick. That was an easy pick. The ball is still alive.
Great block.
Oh,
It's in the court.
Oh, they somewhat managed to keep that one alive, and it's a point. It's 1 point they can be happy and proud of.
And we are now with, Josipa Čosić is the next one with the serve. That's a deep serve, nothing powerful, over the block.
You know, someone said a game of volleyball is like a game of chess. You have to know where to put your pieces. And for the time being, POK Hrabri, they are doing it. They know where to put their pieces. And they're making it a little bit tough for the Lyon players.
Lauriane Boudam. A 7 points deficit for Lyon early in this first set.
Yeah.
A one-hand reception.
It's a pick. Okay.
Good set. Good block. Jiba, she finds the solution in front of 2 blockers.
And yet again, experience is working. She did not hesitate with that one, and she found a solution real quick.
Lana Rosic. The reception is just a bit too long. They are fighting for it.
Oh, I think it's out. I think it's out. I think it's out.
Just out.
Can the public get Lyon back into the game? Okay.
Well, it was not exactly what you learn at the volleyball school, but it works to score a point.
It's not very academic, but it's doing the job. Would you think Sophie is telling the rev?
Maybe the setter moving a bit before the serve. No idea what she was discussing.
Well, let's see if that makes a difference. It's an ace serve.
No one was covering the middle of the court.
It wasn't that powerful. It was just a streak. She knew where to put it, and it worked like magic. That's an easy pick.
He heard it from the back row.
Oh, the swing! Alexander. She didn't break a sweat at all. She just went up, she swung, and it was good.
Tihala Lonchar. Easy reception, the good back set. Push deep, but great cover from POK Hrabri.
They're going to need more than that. The ladies are going to need more than that to score points. They have to be a little more aggressive.
And that's the first timeout called by Lyon. They are led by 9 points in this first set. Well, not the best start of the game for Lyon.
And most importantly for the libero, because she looks like she is the target, and it doesn't look good.
Well, that's not the good news, because she's the girl responsible normally to have the best receptions.
Exactly.
And for the moment, she cannot find a solution against some very good servers from Croatia. We have to say it. Well, we saw quite some smiles on the POK Hrabri's bench.
I think Alexandra was telling her teammates, girls, we have this, we got this, but then we have to take it easy, 1 point at a time. Let's not get in over our heads. And what do you think Guillaume is telling his girls?
Well, nothing more than just working on the reception, because you mentioned it. It starts with the serve-reception fight. If you don't get any reception, then the setter is struggling to get good balls, and then the spikers are never in a good shape. So I would say first reception, but you are the expert, Steve.
Well, I wish I was the expert. And yet again, the libero is the target. You don't get to see this often. Like you said, she is the one that has to close the door. And then if your security isn't keeping the doors locked, there is a problem.
Again, she's targeted. This reception is good. Easy dig. That was some kind of beach volleyball dig. And the point for Zagreb. Lifting call.
There's a lift.
Well, that's a rule you don't have in volleyball. It's when you lose contact with the floor, and of course it's not allowed in setting volleyball.
Exactly. That's the difference between setting volleyball and regular volleyball, because we are all about lift, because you need to jump to be able to spike. It's not the case in setting volleyball.
Well, that's also one of the reasons why the net is a lot lower. 105 for the women, 115 when it comes to men's competition.
It makes sense.
Good.
Okay.
Great dig by Lyon. Another chance from Lihotit.
I think it went off the block. It went off the block. They are breaking no sweat at this time. It looks so easy.
19 for Hrabri, 8 for Lyon.
Our Lions would have to do a little better if they want to stay in the game, in the set, because it's not all over.
Well, she completely changed the area towards position 5, but Loyan is struggling as well.
We must give it to them. They are serving really hard. They didn't come out to dash gifts.
Well, she decided to change the target to put a bit more power. This one got just a bit too long.
Just a bit too long.
Sofia Vichot with the serve. She's also one of the very good servers of this team of Lyon.
Oh, and it went straight into the block.
Well, that's not easy to control both the curve and to avoid the blockers.
Most importantly, when you're playing against a team that's already on fire, everything is working for them. So you need extra to make them move.
Well, the one-hand reception.
It almost worked. It almost worked.
From the back row.
Oof.
Great dig.
Oh.
Well played, Lana Rosic. That's a lifting call against the Croatian center. Well, a bit of luck for Lyon. And a substitution coming from the home team. Manon Chabal coming in. And another substitution with Lauriane Boudam leaving the court for Flore Perard.
Okay. Oh, that went straight into the block. You know, it's not easy when they bring you on to serve. You have lots of pressure on your shoulders. One, you don't want to commit an error, and two, you want to make things right. So it's a mix. It's a mix between the two. What do? Do you go for power or you go for tactic?
Difficult reception once again, and that's a 23rd point now for Zagreb.
At this point, they are breathing in a perfect condition because they put themselves there, like you said.
4 receivers for Lyon. Free ball.
Let's see
for
what
Hrabri.
Oh, I think it was out.
Good dig.
Oh.
Well, the French flair was not enough on that dig, and that's a first set point for Zagreb, and it's on Lihodit's serve.
Do you think she can call it?
Well, definitely she can.
Let's see.
A tactical one.
That put them. All right, it is done. It is done.
Well, the reception was okay, but then maybe the set was a bit short to have the spiker in the right position. And this first set goes to POK Hrabri, 25-10.
You know, just like you were saying, it's a blend of going for the curves, studying your court, keeping the ball in, and not going so low so the block gets it. It's a whole lot of work right here.
Well, that's the first set to forget for Lyon, but there are many more remaining.
Exactly.
Not only in that game, but also the entire weekend. It's only the start, and they will have to adapt to find some solutions. And let's see what they will bring for the second set.
Let's hope so.
Of course, a big thank you to the local partners of this event. The area Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, where we are, that's a huge area in France, going from the middle of France, Clermont, towards Lyon. But also the metropole, that's the
city of Lyon.
Great Lyon area.
The city of Lyon.
One of the biggest city in France if you're not very used to the geography in France, and the city of Lyon.
It is very beautiful too. Lyon is a very beautiful city.
Your favorite city?
Of course it is, by all standards. Is it yours?
Well, I'm not coming from here, but I'm always super happy when we have some sitting volleyball competitions.
Of course you are.
And the private partners, this is a great partner when it comes to the lunchtime.
Hell
if you
yeah.
need some snack or something.
Everything meet pair on Sam. You can count on him.
Well, let's try to imagine what Guillaume
Les ballons arrivaient sur les attaquantes avec la bonne distance. Okay, encore. Attention, derrière, c'est des filous. Si vous laissez de la place, elles vont mettre les ballons dedans. Maintenant, si vous avancez parce que vous prévoyez une balle courte, ce serait une balle longue. Si vous reculez, ce serait une balle courte. Mais vous le savez, ça fait 3 fois que je vous le dis. Donc, attirez-la sur une balle courte parce que ce sera une balle plus facile. Et au moment où elle joue sa balle, vous avancez. Vous le savez. Ok? Si jamais c'est une balle longue finalement, je vous en voudrais pas. Ok? Mais arrêtez d'être spectatrice de ce match. Là, vraiment, il faut y aller. Okay? Il faut y aller.
Allez, les filles de là. Allez, les filles.
Well, reception defense. Those are maybe the areas where Lyon can improve in this second one.
You mean should improve if they want to stay in the game?
Because we saw like POK Hrabri is having a very high level of serving, and that's the first game in the game, the serving reception contest.
Yeah, exactly. And if you really, really want to do something, it starts with it, you know, the one who has the great serve and the one who has the great recep, that's the difference.
Because we mentioned how good Sofia Vichot can be at the set, but for the moment, she doesn't have any good reception to really show her skills.
She's not been put in a better condition to serve her players. So, I mean, it can be, I think she's frustrated. I think she is frustrated.
Well, and when the captain of the team gets frustrated, at some point, the team needs to find solutions.
But mind you, she's already tasted this level of competition, so she can calm her nerves down and she can put everybody in check.
Let's see. Let's hope for the home fans that Lyon can do better in this second set.
They should do better by all standards.
Well, no change for the moment on the Croatian side. Of course, the starting 6 worked well in the first one. No reason to change.
You don't change a team that's winning.
Well, at some point, they could also try to save some energy for key players because they will play a second one this afternoon at 5 against Zenica that we saw before. It's an important day for POK Hrabri today because tomorrow they will play the 2 Italian sides. So Saturday might be a more difficult game for the Croatian side. They have to score, if they can, 6 points today.
That would help them. That would go a long way to help them. And then, as you can see from the bench, they don't have lots of players to replay just in case there's everything. So it's a balance between keeping your energies high and managing them to be able to stay throughout the weekend.
Well, a substitution for Lyon with the number 18 coming in, Lilia Scheitelneri.
I think Lilian can do some good because she is very tall as compared to...
Yeah, there was some discussion between Christian Battisti and the Croatian captain Jiba. And we also have Clarisse Gontier
coming on.
While Guillaume Vasson tries to find some solution, trying something new.
Something new. Volley is all about trying something new. It's about owning up to your decisions and then hoping it works. So let's hope it works for Guillaume.
Tiana Lonchar for the first serve of the second set.
Okay.
And the first point is for POK Hrabri.
And that is where experience comes to play because Dabrich did not flinch on that one. Oh,
what a great serve again. Not an easy way for Lilia to enter the game.
Most importantly, who you're taking for a target. That was a swing, but that was an easy dig. Isn't that carry?
Great block for Clarisse Gontier.
And a very good way to start a set because, I mean, she just came on. So if you start scoring points, it's good for you and it's good for the team.
Good serve. Lihotic finds the solution deep toward position 1. That's not easy. Loyan was coming in from the serve and she pushed it super deep.
I wish I could say she came in way too quick, but then if you stay longer, you create a space in there, and then if you stay a little bit, I mean, it's what it is.
Difficult reception for Marie Salvage.
At this point, they have found a thing that's working for them, so they will keep exploiting it, and that's what they are doing. Okay.
One-hand reception.
Okay.
Free ball for Lyon.
Oh,
good
it's a
swing.
point. It's a swing. It is a point. You can tell from the energy how happy she is. It's a good one for the team. But Lyon is still not sailing through with the reset. They still have a problem. They have issues bringing the ball up the net for Sophie.
The good set. Good blocking, but that's a lifting called.
Because that was a wonderful block.
Lifting is called against Sofia Vichot. Whistled from Giuseppina Stellato, the Italian second referee.
Lilian keeps it in. And then miscommunication. There's a communication problem right there.
Important for Lyon not to let the gap getting bigger. Already 6-2 for POK Hrabri.
And it's a bit bigger.
Still some struggles when it comes to the reception. Again, in front of Lilia, she's really tall, so it's not easy to play the ball when it comes in front of you if you're not moving forward.
Exactly, and the difference is, you know, she plays regular volleyball, so she has the habit of going for what we call in French manchette. But then, as you see that, it depends on how you keep your arms off the floor and get a perfect one. If you miss it, you're not getting a good one. Oh, that's a double. That's a double. Cool.
Yeah, the ball was far too much spinning.
Exactly. it was more of a frisbee than a volleyball.
I like the image.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Clarisse Gontier.
Nice serve, but an easy pick.
He got it on the line.
Ooh. She didn't even break a sweat on that one. And that's Alexander.
And Christian Battisti saw the ball right on the line.
Yeah.
That serve just stays below the net level. Very powerful.
But they are still in a comfortable lead. 4-9.
Well, they have to avoid the number 32. You see Tiana Lonchar, she's a very tall blocker at the net.
She covers lots of space.
A great block by Lyon. The fight at the net.
Okay.
The point is for Lyon.
Okay. And one funny thing, Lorient is not the tallest on the court, and compared to my number 32, she's doing the job.
Yeah, that was some kind of mismatch, but she managed it. Good reception again for Zagreb.
Okay.
It's good to see that Lyon is fighting back in this second set.
It's good to see that.
And the timeout call by the captain.
Okay. Let's hear what she's going to tell her players.
Well, that's interesting to see that with this comeback from Lyon, they don't want to take any risk. They want to take that lead.
Exactly.
And this is also stopping the streak of the server, of course.
The streak.
Bez veze, najgluplje gluposti. Prvo od mene koja treba mi... Da, okej, sve znamo. Ajmo, dajte miri ovo tu je krenu. Hrabri! Zašto te? Kaj smo došli?
We saw in the first set Alexandra Lihodid having a lot of good swings. For the moment, she doesn't get a lot of balls. Maybe because the reception of POK Hrabri is not that strong anymore for the moment. They have to adapt a bit.
I think they would have to adapt a bit because she's a very key player. She is the woman you'd want to get on the swing. So I don't know if Lyon is doing the right job by taking her off the play. But let's see. What do you think the captain and coach said to her girls?
For the moment, we didn't see Lana Rosic having some very good set in this second set. I don't know if Lyon is serving a bit better now, if they're struggling more in reception. Let's see. Never easy to serve after a timeout. But Sofia is very experienced. Great area. Oh, the tip just behind the block, but the ball's coming back.
Okay, off the block. And I think you have a point right there because the serve from Lyon is getting a little bit intense. But then we cannot ignore the pick from Alexandra. I think that was out.
Not easy to judge the curve of the ball.
Exactly.
It's a good serve from Josipa Ćosić. Again on the libera, but this ball is too close from the net.
I don't know if you see the seated position of the players from Lyon. I think they are way absorbed on the court, giving lots of spaces.
Great block by Jiba, the captain of this POK Hrabri side. And just after the timeout, it worked because they now have a 7 points gap.
But they broke the streak. That's a nice pick. They managed to keep the one alive.
Rosic through the middle again. Strong swing again, and that's a point for Lonchar.
I think the captain and coach did a very good job by taking that timeout.
Yeah, the idea of going with Marilyn Chevalin through the middle is a good idea, but then you have the very tall blocker in position 3.
I think they would have to adapt.
Lyon is taking a timeout now because it's a 15-6 lead for Zagreb. Well, that's some kind of lesson. If you want to know how to use a timeout well, Croatia did really good.
They did extra perfect on that one.
Arrêtez d'hésiter, et là c'est la demi-seconde qui fait qu'à chaque fois on est en retard sur le ballon. Et du coup on fait un pas un ballon télé. Arrêtez d'hésiter. Il y a un moment, ces ballons, ça doit être interdit qu'ils tombent chez nous. Il faut aller les chercher. Ok? Là, moi, ce que je veux, c'est que vraiment vous sentiez les tripes. J'ai l'impression que j'ai une équipe de limaces, là. On est là, on est un peu raplapla. Oh, faut y aller!
Well, it's an extra motivation from Guillaume Vasson. We saw some very good moments for Lyon in this second set, but again, we have the feeling the energy decreased a bit again in the last points.
Do you think the energy decreased or the Croatian side came up, they stepped up?
Could be a mix of both. Let's see, just after the timeout. Oh, the reception directly in! Well, that's the lucky point of the day, but it counts.
Well, I can see Guillaume flexing. He's showing off. He's like, yeah, I had a good call.
Well, that's always good when you're able to score just after the timeout. But they will need more now.
It feels good. How many timeouts can he take? Yeah, they still cannot keep the one in.
Not easy because Jiba's swing was not that hard, but just well placed.
Well placed, well placed. Well, in case you're joining us, it's the Women's Golden EuroLeague 2025-2026 right here in the heart of Lyon. It's ASUL Lyon playing against POK Hrabri from Croatia.
Lana Rosic just a bit too long. Well, of course, Lyon takes that one, even if they are still 9 points behind in the second set.
Behind.
Yeah.
It's going to take a miracle, I think.
Well, that serve is really good. And that's four touch on the Croatian side. Well, that serve was really good from Marilyn Chevalin.
And I think the girls, after Coach Guillaume's timeout, they are stepping up and then they are making it a little bit hard for the Croatian side.
It was some kind of long, smart chip, and it's enough to score.
It's paying off.
Yeah, that's exactly what Guillaume Vasson wants to see from his girls.
Oh, it is an ace. It is an ace serve.
But she decided to completely change her serve, and POK Hrabri was not able to adapt. And they will put four receivers now. They will hide a bit Lana Rosic, the setter.
Oh, and it's a second ace. That's the problem keeping four receptionists, because it becomes a bit tough since it's a small court to cover.
Lihotit. Well played. Where's the foot?
I think it's way too long. It was way too long.
Well, it's a very good period for Lyon.
I think the god of Lyon is up and he is smiling down on the ladies because everything seems to be working.
You mentioned the miracle. Are we in? Good set. Great block.
How is that?
Well, the conclusion by the coach, Vanda Dobric-Varvodic.
They managed to keep that one alive and they won it. That is a very important point because Lyon was getting to build a bit of momentum, but then they found a way to cut it short.
Well, that was a great rally.
It was.
Important for 1 point won by POK Hrabri. Chevalin blocked by Jiba. Lihotit with the left arm.
Swing, the left arm, that was cheeky, that was cool, that's everything you want to look for.
And again, a 6 points lead now for Zagreb.
And it's an ace. You know, anytime Lyon builds momentum, the Croatian side finds a way to cut it off, and that is, I think that's everything sportsmanship.
Yeah, for the moment, it's super frustrating for Lyon.
Exactly.
They play good, but only part-time in this game so far, and that's the second timeout call by the coaches.
Attention à ne pas vous laisser emporter par les attaquantes. Laissez de la ligne, il y a du monde derrière, et fermez le bloc. Fermez le bloc avec la main extée et orientez terrain. Tac. Il n'y aura pas de ballon facile. Okay, il n'y a aucun ballon facile. Tous les ballons qui arrivent et qui sont lents sont travaillés. Okay, donc, il n'y a pas de ballon facile. Tous les ballons, machin, mais jouez relâché, vous savez jouer les balles. C'est rien de vous mettre la pression, c'est juste une récepte. Hein. Le but, c'est que le ballon, il monte. Derrière, on se débrouille. Ça marche? Ouais. C'est bien, les filles, c'est beaucoup plus.
Well, again, the purpose is to find what worked good in the middle of the second set, how to recreate that momentum now.
Exactly. I think Guillaume was telling us, girls, ladies, we cannot keep doing a merry-go-round thing. It's either we stay up or we stay down. We can't keep going up and down. We have to find the momentum. We have to find the equilibrium and stay in there.
A safe serve just after the timeout. That's smart from Lonchar.
Ooh.
That swing is too long. 21st point for POK Hrabri in this second set. They already lead 1-0. Oh, well done by Clarisse Gauthier. She found some space to put the ball in the middle.
Don't know how she found that one, don't know how she put it, but it worked.
Great reflex just to push the ball.
Where there is no one.
Lauriane Boudin, one of the two setters of the team, with an important serve.
She gets it right. It's an easy dig.
And Jiva finds the solution, even if the set was a bit long.
You know, that's the advantage of keeping a large difference. You can breathe, even if the adversary builds momentum, you can cut it whenever you want, because this is a comfortable lead. 22-14. You can let them have a couple of them.
Sofia Vichot blocked one time, two time.
They need to be a little more aggressive on the net. No way out, no way out, she said.
Good block, Josipa Ćosić, and that's first set point for POK Hrabri in this second one.
Yeah.
24-14.
And they can smell it out. Off the block, it's a set. Out, 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 out.
First set point is saved.
It was a risk, she took it, it just did not work.
Aurélie Garcia has some job to do if she wants to bring her team back in the second set.
I think she would need more than a miracle to make that happen. Easy pick, nice set. It did not work out.
Conclusion for Josipa Ćosić in this second one. POK Hrabri needs 2 sets to know. Well, maybe if we see some positive things for Lyon, we had some good momentum at some point, and they scored 15 points. They had 10 in the first one, 15 in the second. If they keep like this, we can hope for the 20 in the third one.
It's encouraging, but then, like we said earlier on, you cannot let your opponent slide away. The idea is you keep them in check, you keep them at an arm's length, so when they start running, you can catch them. Once you let them get away, it's gonna be quite difficult getting them back, and that's what the Lyon did, and it didn't work for them. Let's see what happens in the third set.
Well, in the first one, there was, of course, some pressure on Lyon because they play at home. They want to do well. They want to perform well. They did better in the second one, but only part-time, we mentioned it. They're not able to keep that level super high for a long period. And that's maybe what Guillaume and Jocelyn have to find, how to bring the team to a better level and more often in the set.
I couldn't agree more with you on that. The idea is
well, we see the staff discussing, the players are discussing together, and we have some moment for the partners. the Domaine du Buisson. If you come around Lyon, this is somewhere you can have a lot of things, weddings, seminars, good moments with friends. You will be always welcome there for any kind of party, family party, business parties you need. Official equipments, especially all the shirts you see for the volunteers around, all the announcing here in the venue made by GM Sports.
And the jerseys too, he is responsible for them.
That's the big boss.
The boss
this
himself.
Local organizing committee. Well, this one if you have some issues in your bathrooms, Sferaco. If it's leaking a bit, if you have some water issues, don't hesitate to go to Sferaco. It's in Lyon. It's very close. And it's a great pleasure to have all these private partners supporting such a great sitting volleyball event. It's only day one, Steve. We have 2 more days of action, 3 more games going on today. It's a great pleasure to be here and to enjoy just great emotions brought by sitting volleyball.
I find it difficult to say and to believe this is just the first day and the second game. The aces, the blocks, the energy, the momentum. It's just amazing right here in the heart of Lyon.
Well, POK Hrabri is leading 2-0, but this game is not over. But you can already write down the next game. It will be at 3 p.m. Again, between Dream Volley Pisa, who won the opening game, and the Italian side of Nola, who will enter the competition. This will be at 3 p.m. and we will have 2 more games at 5 p.m., 7:30. But we will have plenty of time to discuss this later today. Let's see what the coaches decided for its third set. No changes on the Croatian side. First point of this third set is for Lyon. A lifting call against Hrabri.
And the first time ever Lyon is leading in this game.
That's an important moment. Can they go further? Good block.
Okay. Wait. I think there's a left call.
I thought the block was okay, but another lifting. Well, the first 2 points of this third set are 2 liftings.
Exactly. And one good thing is the assistant referee is not taking it easy on those calls. She's a bit severe, I think, on both sides.
High ball. Not enough to give that free ball on the other side of the net. Well, the good thing, even when you get a lifting call against you, it means that you have some offensive block, and that's something good in terms of attitude.
That is something good. Wait, what just happened?
Well, just an ace from Jiba.
Okay, an ace like any other.
So she was serving from 1 to 5. Will she keep on going, or maybe towards the libero?
Let's see about that.
Again.
Ooh, she went for power. She went for power in between the libero and Budam, and it went like magic.
Well, 2 aces in a row.
So now she's had them adjusting. Let's see what she does now.
A tactical one.
Let's see.
Well, a too low one in her teammate.
She chose her teammate. She chose her teammate.
Well, don't worry, they are good friends, they are roommates, so there is nothing between them.
I hope so.
Sofia Vichot. Good serve, the small chip. I do with the swing. Another great rally. He held it for the set.
Oh, I think it's a net violation.
Called against Manon Chabal.
You know, I think you have a point. Even though the Lyon side are making lots of errors, you can see it comes with an intention. They are willing to score. They are willing to make some changes, and that's positive.
Some kind of high spinner called double touch.
I thought she went for the snake set. Careful, ladies. Hrabri seems to be sailing.
Free ball, not an easy one.
Okay.
Well, it's not when you spike with power that you score the most. If you put the ball in the right area where there is no one, it's always a good solution.
It's all about choices. It's all about choices.
6.3. POK Hrabri is in front.
Just like the first set.
A lifting call against Lihodit.
This is the second game, and this is the first game we've seen lots of lift calls.
Well, 3 lifting called in the first 10 points of this third set. It's quite a lot.
Cheeky one. It comes down to what you just said. It's not when you always spike.
But was she really aiming to do that?
That's a question for the gods.
Well, and they force a first timeout for Zagreb. Oh, it's that point. Sofia Visho from the back row. Well, not the best ball contact ever, but no one was sitting there between position 4 and 5.
So did she really mean to do that? Or was it just mere like?
I mean, she probably works it every day.
Thank you.
So you see the scoreboard just changed. So on the scoreboard of the venue, we have 6-0, which will explain why POK Hrabri took that timeout. On our live stream, we had some kind of mistake.
There was a technical hitch-up.
Here we are. 6-0, Lyon is serving. That's exactly what is real. Rosic.
I think he went off the plug.
Point is for Lyon, and they take the lead again in this third one.
One thing is working for Lyon, for the Lyon side, because Guillaume was like, okay, girls, it doesn't matter what's happening. We have to keep the energy on, and the energy is working. Another ace serve.
Great serve from Manon Chabal. Lihodit.
Oh, that went off the antenna.
And of course, that's the exact same rule as in volleyball. You cannot touch the antenna. It's considered that out of bounds.
You can't touch the antenna.
Important to find a good reception against Lihodit. That's the case.
Oh, cheesy, and that is a cheeky one. She found a way to keep them in, and it's game on. It's showtime here.
9 for Lyon, 7 for Zagreb.
Oh. Right when you found a little bit of momentum. Oh, she got it second time.
Well done. Jiba was not facing her. She was not expecting that kind of move.
It was a cheeky one. Boo them. She does it twice in a row.
Good serve. Good fight at the net. This one will be played again. Oh, that's also something you don't see in volleyball. This ball like stopping on the net with the two blockers. The rule is super easy in setting volleyball. We just played the point again.
Exactly. Oh! The matriarch just called game on the one. She could sweat.
Substitution coming for POK Hrabri. There's a girl that we did not see so far, Matea Gergic. She's coming in for Andrea Giba to put some more height at the block, probably.
Exactly. And just before the substitution, I think Guillaume was telling the official, if you call in left, it should be on both sides. I don't know if he has a point.
High ball on that reception. Lihodid gives it back after 2 touches. In between the blockers, but great dig. Some kind of miscommunication between Vichot and Adu.
Wait, Julian, I think you'd have to explain a thing or two about the lift call. What is exactly the rule? When is there a lift?
It's not very easy to explain. It's when you're spiking the ball and the player is losing contact with the floor. There is some kind of tolerance when they are moving fast to have some digs, but when it comes to the net actions, blocking or spiking, you have to have contact with the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And then the movement, because you also need to explain to the future referees how to call it. It's that movement of the crocodile, the alligator, you know?
Exactly,
That's something we never see in volleyball.
Exactly.
12 for Lyon, 10 for POK Hrabri.
And we got it right this time around. It's not a technical error.
Reception's okay.
Ooh.
Just a bit below the net. While she had a tall blocker in front of her. Not easy to find a solution.
That was why she was brought on.
High ball on that reception. A lot of time for the setter to move. Great block by Wanda Dobrich-Warwolic.
The Lyon side have to understand that there is height when it comes to block, and they need to play. They need to be cheeky about it and play with the block.
They will put some more height at the block with Marie Salvage coming in. Good block, good cover. It's not over, and the point is for Lyon.
Oh, there is a lift.
That's a lucky one for Lyon, but they were fighting during the point to bring that ball back. And they keep the lead, 13-12. That's another 3-point for Lyon. Because apparently there is some kind of position mistake on the Croatian side.
I think the officials we have here in the second match are doing one great job. They are not leaving anything to chance. They are calling everything.
Deep into the court. The ball goes super fast. And again, for the double touch, maybe she was hesitating between pushing it with 10 fingers, just one hand. Small double touch.
So what's the double touch call? Because I thought it only had to do with sets, but then every contact has to be that clean.
It's not yet the rule of the volleyball, you know.
Okay.
So as long as the ball is spinning with not a clear touch, they will call a double touch.
Irrespective of the action. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Bit of a difficult reception, but it's coming back. Touched by the block. Sofia can choose the middle blocker. It comes again.
They need to do... They found a way to keep this alive.
Well, it's important mentally to win some kind of rallies, and that's the case for Lyon. 2 points ahead.
And I don't know if you can hear all the noise here, but the gymnasium is heated up.
Great serve. That's an ace for Lyon. The lucky counter block.
And there is magic out here.
And the captain will call a timeout for POK Hrabri.
They don't look happy.
A 4 points lead for Lyon. That's enough for the Croatian side. It's funny to see that we saw Lihodit a lot during the first set, but since then, she doesn't have a lot of option to spike, which is a good thing for Lyon as well.
A very good thing for Lyon. I don't know if they found a solution to keep her out of the game or something's just not adding up on the Croatian side.
Okay.
Let's see if this timeout will help POK Hrabri to fight back in this third one. They lead 2 sets to 0, but they are led by 4 points in this third one.
A timeout helped them in the second set. Let's see if the same magic happens.
Maybe this one was a bit too long. Double touch. And of course, the fans are super happy with that new point for Lyon.
Of course. It's a 5-point game.
Another good one.
Matrix.
19 to 13.
Are we experiencing a miracle?
Good conclusion for Lyon again with Mari Salvage. While I was talking about reaching 20 points, that's done. But also with a 7 points lead.
You know what? At this point, I need to be giving you your flowers. I need to be giving you your flowers.
Oh, just wait. The weekend is still long. We can also have some mispredictions sometimes.
Whoa, it doesn't look like you're having any.
Good swing, Clarisse Gauthier. Well, that's some kind of dream set for Lyon. And again, a substitution with Jiba out and Matea Grgic in.
Everything seems to be working for the Lyon side.
But they already did that substitution. Can they do it again?
Oh, I think they cannot do it again.
Yeah, because they did 5 for 7, 7 for 5.
And that's a yellow card for a wrong call and for wasting their time. That's what happens when you don't have a coach on the bench.
Yeah, when I saw Matea Grgic coming, I was like, she already came in and out. So yeah, of course you cannot do this twice in the same set.
I didn't talk about it because I thought sit-in volley had different rules with that one. Ooh!
Through the middle. Ball was a bit low to really swing it.
A bit low. Whoa, it's 21-14, so they went beyond 20.
Important to have a good reception. Good swing.
She did magic on that one. She did magic on that one. She only had one jab and she executed it perfectly. Lyon can still breathe and they can breathe again.
Well, this game is not over because if Lyon is able to win that third set, it's a new game starting.
Exactly.
Well, clever played by Lihodit. She just saw that Chevalin was a bit too much into the court to cover the dig, and she pushed it deep.
That was a good choice. But like we said earlier, every point counts. The idea. You know, that puts the Croatian side on a tight spot if Lyon should win this set, because that means the Italians are going to stay on top. Nice serve. Oh, that was an easy one. That was an easy one.
Well, if you give her some time with high ball,
high ball, 0 block, no one to defend. It was happy birthday and Christmas coming earlier.
From the back row, not an easy one for Clarisse Gontier.
She did manage to do something. It just wasn't enough.
All right, they still have some margin. A 6 points lead.
Oh! The monster block. She just went straight through the wall. She didn't go through the wall. She went against the wall. And the ball came down even faster than she struck it.
Good dig, Vichot, but no one to take the second ball contact.
Careful, Lyon. You do not want to get them back inside.
And Guillaume Vasson is calling a timeout because he could see the lead is increasing, but it's still a 4 points lead. 23 for Lyon, 19 for POK Hrabri.
De gagner, il n'y a pas de souci. Là, tout ce qui va manquer, c'est juste un peu de lucidité. Donc, respirez. On va faire en sorte d'essayer de lui casser le moral avec le temps mort. On respire, on joue un peu plus propre. Juste ça. Attention, encore une fois, regardez qui sont les bloqueuses. Grande bloqueuse, au pire, tu joues sur une affaire. Au pire, tu fais un direct parce qu'il n'y a personne qui t'attend sur la deuxième main. Ok, si vous voulez faire de la rupture, on fait de la rupture. On fait les ballons, on en passe.
Doing something easy. Getting all skills at their best, finding the right solutions. Lyon is 2 points away from winning that third set.
Can they make it happen?
Josipa Ćosić.
Oh, that's a nice pick. No, they have to be a little more aggressive.
Good dig, Vichot.
Ooh.
Very good swing, but what a dig again. What a dig. Zagreb is doing great, and they're coming back.
They are coming back.
Well, still a 3 points deficit, but then definitely can close that gap. Careful, Lyon.
Careful, Lyon. Oh, she found the block. She found her hands. She said, good morning. Give me some high five and let's go.
Marie Salvage getting Lyon that first set point of the set. And it's on Lauriane Boudam's serve.
Ooh.
Well judged, Lihodit. That was close.
She took a risk and it almost paid off. Almost. But then in volley, almost doesn't count. 21-24.
Lana Rosic for the serve. High ball on the reception. Lihodit digged by Lyon. Vichot blocked and the cover is too long. Well, it will be an intense end of set.
What Lyon doesn't want to do is get them in the game. Even if they win, you don't know what to get them in this set. Oh, she said nah. She called sweat. She called set. And it is a set for Lyon.
Well, Lyon takes that set, but it's a bit surprising because Lana Rosic got blocked. They had only one blocker, so she had one position to avoid, and she put the ball exactly in that position. Great for Lyon, but now they have to rebuild everything on the Croatian side.
Exactly, but I don't know. If Lyon or your adversaries in the game, it gets a bit difficult because now they built momentum. Now they are on fire. So even though Lyon won this set, it's a wake-up call to them, and I don't think they're going to give it out.
Yeah, and as we saw, Lyon has some option on the bench. For the Croatian side, they tried to do one substitution, but it didn't work, so they don't have a lot of options to change the players.
Exactly. I don't know how they're going to make it work. And then you can see the number 32, she is breathing quite heavily. I think she must be tired.
And it's only the first game of the day for them. They will play against Denitsa later today. It will be at 5 p.m. And we mentioned it, for POK Hrabri, it's an important day. Tomorrow they will play Pisa at 10, Nola at 5. Maybe the Italian side are the favorites in this competition. We see today's schedule. We are in the second game.
Yeah.
We will have more action coming later. At 3 p.m., Dream Volley Pisa will be again here against a team that we didn't see so far. Isanti Ortopedi Nola, another Italian side. And later Zenitsa against POK Hrabri. We just mentioned it. And Lyon will close the evening session against Nola again. So each team will play 2 games in this first day. And we will be only halfway of the pool stage.
Okay. You know, and then like you were saying, since it's going to be a tough game for Croatia tomorrow, they needed this easy win today.
They absolutely need it, and they already lost a set, so we will count the victories first. Let's see this a bit later today when we talk about the ranking. For the moment, Pisa is leading. Let's see who can win that game.
They're leading comfortably.
On repart comme au 7-2, d'accord. Marilyn, tu restes sur le terrain, et toi du coup tu prends la place de 16. Donc tu es au poste 1. On fera la rotation. C'est très bien, on continue comme ça. Là on l'aura.
Once again, a warm thank you to all the partners involved in that international event, especially the ones from Para Volley Europe. Jeff Floor for such a great court here in Lyon. And the Mado Bonnet venue. The official balls, the Mold 10 balls supporting sitting volleyball throughout Europe and this weekend here in France. Specific equipments of sitting volleyball, the net, the sitting volleyball posts and everything around to have such a great court. And we don't forget managed sports for the IT solutions provided to follow all the competitions organized by Para Volley Europe. And of course, the Club of Lyon doing a great job the entire weekend here.
That was an easy one.
Through the middle with Aurélie Garcia.
Okay.
It's been hours we didn't see her swing.
Well, I think she put all the frustration in that swing.
The first point is for POK Hrabri.
And then we saw both coaches giving out instructions during the break. They're like, the Croatian coach was like, we can't let them in. It's an easy game for us, let's close it. And then Guillaume was like, okay, girls, we cannot let them sail away with this victory. We are playing home, everything is with us, let's play extra well. Was there a net touch?
Well, the net was moving clearly, maybe with the legs. The ball is coming back, no! That's a double touch called against Clarisse. Careful for Lyon, because the start of this fourth set is definitely for Zagreb. 3 points to 0.
And it's important to catch up if they want to win this one.
On the one-arm jig, Lihotit with the swing. Was there a touch? No touch.
No touch, it's a point for Lyon.
Just saw Martin, the technical delegate from the Netherlands.
It's another point, Alexandra. It's cool in sweat. She was a bit missing from the third set. I think she said, it's time to show myself off to the world. And she's doing it well.
Well, the problem for her is that it's still a team sport, so you need teammates to do the job in terms of reception and good set for her to have good swings.
Couldn't agree more with you.
Didn't go over the net.
It did not. Well, you have to be a bit careful because the Croatian side look more composed. They are putting everything in work. And then it looks a little bit of a hassle on the Lyon side.
Push deep. Great cover by Lyon. And that's a wonderful block for Vonda Dobric Vavodic. Positioned well at the net.
They'll need a little more to stay in this game. It's 6-1. And it can be a little bit complicated for them if it should go on this way. Okay, Clarice.
Well, that set is not the best one
I think it touched
of Vanda's career. And of course, the fans are just hoping so much that Lyon can secure that fourth set.
Yeah.
Great tip, just behind the block.
That's experience talking right there.
A 5-point lead for POK Hrabri in this fourth one.
And it could be resounding.
Good back set.
Okay.
Good swing.
Okay.
Point for Marilyn Chevalin.
They're trying to stay alive in this match.
Well, and she had some good serving streak in the third one. If she can do the same now, that's a good one again. Lee Hodit takes the second touch with her left arm.
And they found a way to break that streak. So they can breathe, and let's see what Alexandra does.
Careful, Julie Ligné. Probably the libero as a target. Fight at the net.
Okay.
It's a bit confused, but it's still living.
Exactly. They have to keep it composed. Oh.
It was not the more usual rally with the set spike. It was more like one touch on each side of the net.
Exactly. And you do not win games playing like that. Okay, Julie. Easy peasy, easy peasy.
Well,
With a head like hers.
She's so tall. Even when the set is a bit too deep, she's able to touch it and to put it in the court.
She did that without breaking a sweat. Okay.
1, 2.
Okay, I can do that too.
Block conclusion. And that's an 11 points to 3 lead for Zagreb. Things are going fast.
Really fast. Yeah.
Finally, Lyon is able to switch that position.
Let's see how long they can keep that one going.
Well done, Marie Salvach.
You know, the captain, Sophie, has a way of keeping the team in the game. I don't know how she does it. Her serves are not that powerful, but then she just knows where to put them.
Rosic with the set. Good block. Well, that's a good way to fight back in this fourth set.
I bet it is.
You see Christian Battisti having the game under control. Another good serve. Another fight at the net. Won by Ilana Rosic that time. And a substitution for ASUL with Flo Perra coming in for Lauriane Boudam. That's a set of substitution. The back set, well done, Marie.
One thing is for sure, once the ladies found a way to stabilize the recep and the picks, they are actually enjoying the game, unlike the first two sets where picks were a problem for them. And that won't count.
Yeah, a bit too low.
Yeah.
Maybe the ball contact was not the best.
I think it wasn't the best. 13-7.
Oh, good serve by Rosic. And this fight is not enough for Clarisse Gontier to bring it back.
She did try.
The timeout called by Lyon. 7 points deficit in this fourth set. Well, it's not easy when you win the third set the way they did it, to stay focused, to keep the same rhythm.
You know, it's one of two things. It's either you win clean cut and then it builds your momentum, it gives you a level of confidence, or you let them back in the game like the Croatians did, and then it becomes to your disadvantage because now they are on fire, everything is working for them. Now you need to keep that momentum back again. It takes lots of time and energy.
But anyway, for Lyon, it's super positive to have won that third set. Let's see what they can do.
Mettez les ballons loin. Arrêtez de laisser ces ballons juste derrière le fil parce que derrière on se fait sanctionner. Derrière on se fait punir. Mettez les ballons loin. Ok? Les passeurs, attention. Pas de ballon.
Could see some smiles on the Croatian bench. Of course, they are full of confidence despite that loss in the third set. But they're in front, a 7 points lead in this fourth one. And for you to remember, if they win that set, they can conclude the game.
So if ASUL wants to stay in the game, they need to at all costs win this one. And it doesn't look easy.
Marie from the back row, that's enough.
Unlike the first two sets, we are seeing ASUL Lyon play in a different way. They are now a little bit composed. Even though there are moments where it's more of a hassle than a natural game, we can see they are bringing up something new. Oh, it's an ace serve.
Well, actually, Clarisse Gontier was not in the starting six in the first set, and since she came in, she's doing a really good job.
She actually is. Oh, I think it's a net violation. Oh, there's a point for ASUL. It's a 4-point deficit. Let's see what ASUL does with this one. Oh, it's an ace serve.
This game is not over, definitely not.
It's far from over. Well, it depends on what she does with this one. If she can reduce it to 2, then there is hope. Oh no, she said no. She said no. You're not going anywhere. So it's still a 4-point game.
That's a direct return. It's also an option. Lihotit. She finds a great angle, not a lot of power, but just the right angle.
She definitely knows what she's doing. Careful, careful. It's becoming more of a hassle.
$17 for POK Hrabri, 11 for ASUL Lyon. I could see some timeout
It was
call,
a timeout.
but she was not looking at the second referee. She just heard the whistle and she went for the serve. Well, it's now or never if Lyon wants to find a solution in this fourth set.
Now or never.
Ela, ovo mi miriši na tebe. Znaš kako sam točila.
They had some fun on the Croatian bench with Ela Pavičić-Sapor taking the timeout. We didn't see her on the court so far, but at least they have some great team spirit apparently.
Of course, I mean, with a 6-point lead, you can be able to smell, and there was lots of smiles on their faces Wait, I think Clarisse is going out.
Clarisse is replaced
by Cécile Adou.
Tiara Noncha, great serve.
Was it a good change by the coach?
Well, not easy to judge just on one serve. Let's see if they can adapt now.
It's not. It's not.
Lihodit finds the block out.
The block.
But our position was ideal to see the ball moving from the blocker.
It changed trajectory from going straight to a bit of a curve. You know it's touched.
19-11. Good height on that ball, but miscommunication between Pirard and Garcia.
And it's not the moment. It's not the moment. It's not the time. 2011.
You see the preparation of the reception. Not an easy one. Well, and the gap is increasing, and we will do the substitution reverse with Clarisse Gauthier coming back in. And it will even be a triple substitution for Lyon. Well, they tried something. They needed to try. They were behind.
They did. It didn't work out this time around, but then there was a need for a change.
$21 for Zagreb, 11 for Lyon.
Okay.
Good reflex on both sides of the net.
Now we have to keep it composed.
I think Sofia Vichot was sitting a bit too much in front. She was covering the 2-meter line.
Okay.
Well, the set was a bit too much into the front row.
Set, yeah.
Another miscommunication. And that's, of course, a lot too easy now for POK Hrabri.
And a little bit complicated for the Lyon side.
Difficult reception.
Oh, it touched the antenna.
And this will be a first match point for the Croatian side.
A much deserved match point.
Well, this fourth set looks a bit more like the first one we had. Lyon not able to find solutions.
They never go into the game. Yeah.
This one is far below the net level. That's the first victory in this Golden EuroLeague for POK Hrabri. Lyon had a great third set, but this was not enough to win their opening game. POK Hrabri is now sitting at the front of the ranking alongside of Pisa, who won the first game of the competition.
Even though it was a little bit difficult, they had the job. They got the job done, and then it's okay. A win is a win. They're gonna sit second.
3-1. Well, it was important for POK Hrabri to enter well into the competition. We will see these two teams later today. POK Hrabri will take on Zenica. This will be at 5 p.m. And at 7:30, Lyon will be back to play against the team from Nola, Italy, that we will meet for the first time later this afternoon at 3 p.m.
Okie dokie.
Let's wait now for the MVP of the game. Probably on the POK Hrabri side.
Most definitely, you want to say.
Traditional handshake between the two teams, and we will switch to the MVP award.
And what are we seeing? Lyon, irrespective of the defeat, they are giving shout-outs to their supporters. Oh, okay.
And the MVP of the game, number 4, Josipa Čosić.
Okay.
Well, she did a good job, especially when it came to blocking, scoring important points for her team.
She showed up when it was much needed. I couldn't agree more with you.
Maybe not the most powerful player on court, but definitely a very useful player. She didn't do a lot of mistakes and she scored a lot.
A very useful player. That is the most important expression. A very useful. We all need useful players on our team. She showed up. She got the job done.
Well, that's it for game 2. POK Hrabri earns the first victory in that competition. We will be back after lunch break, Steve. It will be a great pleasure to be with you for game number 3, the one between Dream Volley Pisa and Santi Ortopedi Nola, 3 p.m. or just before for the warm-up. Let's meet later.
It's going to be my pleasure. You have a wonderful time.